Hello and welcome to another edition of BuzzFeed Unsolved Postmortem, a show where we answer your most pressing questions about the most recent episode of BuzzFeed Unsolved, which was the JFK assassination. All the questions we're answering today came from you guys via our BuzzFeed Unsolved Facebook page and BuzzFeed Unsolved Instagram page. And look at that, you can see the info right there.
And here goes a spooky ghost.
Oh shit, a callback to where this all began.
Humble beginnings.
Also, you should stay around to the end because we do have a pretty special announcement for you guys.
An actual significant one.
Today, after the stupid hot dog thing ends, there'll be something of value.
On to questions.
The first one comes from Alexandra Bradfield. This is from Facebook. She says, you guys completely ignored the conspiracy of the Babushka Lady. I would have loved to hear what you guys thought about it. Aside from that being a very fun word to say, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really think there was much to that one. It's basically, do you know the theory?
I almost don't care.
Well, you love the Umbrella Man.
Well, that's the thing. I'm going by my litmus test here. When I hear the words Umbrella Man, I think you saw my brain lit up.
Yeah.
It set my brain on fire, man.
Yeah, he was.
When I hear Babushka Lady, I got nothing.
Anyways, so the Babushka Lady was on the grassy knoll. She had a camera. Once again, everyone's fleeing the scene. She's just sitting there, steady-handed, taking pictures. So some people think she maybe had a camera gun.
A camera gun?
Yeah.
That's preposterous.
Oh yeah, because an umbrella gun is so much more preposterous.
They had schematics, man.
Anyways, I didn't think the whole theory, other than a lady taking pictures, was much to include in an episode. She was no Umbrella Man, let's just say that.
Well, I mean, who is? Okay, here's one from Instagram. How did the shooters know where he, JFK, was gonna be at what time if it wasn't an inside job? Megan.
It was,
it's a parade.
It was a parade.
You ever been to a parade, Megan?
Moving on to Facebook. This one comes from Meg Caskey. I'm taking a great risk to tell you guys this. They are watching my communications, but the world needs to know. JFK was assassinated by an elite team of time agents from the year 2673.
That's very, do you think we're gonna make it?
No, there's more.
Okay.
These agents have been working for decades to manipulate human history. Their organization is headed by the Babushka Lady and the Umbrella Man. Shh, I have to go. They are coming.
Very fun, right?
Yeah, no.
Come on, Meg.
Let's go to, this is Facebook, Allie Lambert. There is a claim by one of the Secret Service men who was on duty on the motorcade in the car behind Kennedy that it was a bullet from his gun that fired the fatal shot. His claim states that they heard the first shot, presumably from Oswald in the building, and as he went to fire back, his gun misfired, hitting the president. There's a whole book about this claim and evidence to back it up, although I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. My dad read it a few years back and it was very convincing. She's referring to the mortal error theory.
The mortal error.
There was also, I believe a program called The Smoking Gun that covers that same theory.
Here's the thing. It's hard enough to hit any target.
Yeah.
Obviously,
things could happen.
There's an insanely small chance that you could just accidentally nail someone in the head. That's astronomically slim.
Yeah, and I just think the reactions from the trained Secret Servicemen around speak volumes. I think if a shot was fired from a car behind JFK,
right,
regardless of whether or not he was a Secret Serviceman, he would have been tackled. I mean, that's just my opinion. And apparently, actually, the Secret Serviceman sued the writer of the second book or the first book.
Yeah.
Whoever propagated this theory, that he sued them rightfully so.
Great.
Rightfully so.
Great.
So,
Good. I'm not
buying it. Let's just say that.
Okay, so it's been put to rest for the rest of history. We've done.
Yeah. Brian Bergara has said nah.
He puts the stamp on it.
Nah.
Oh, okay. An equally compelling theory from Instagram, from Celsint. I've heard Kennedy was assassinated because he had gotten information about Area 51 and wanted to tell everyone. Do you know anything about that? Ryan, do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I read about it.
You did read about it.
This is one of those theories that I would throw in at the end and be like, oh, some people say he knew stuff about Area 51 and he was gonna release it.
Why would JFK want to do that? You think he would, his dream was to get up in front of the world and say, there are little gray men?
Yeah, maybe.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
This is from Instagram, the perks of being MARLEY, all caps. enthusiasm. Shane's story this week about the hot dogs was great, 10 out of 10. I gasped so loud when he said that he had to stop a joust. Keep them coming, Shane. F you, Ryan. I love this hot dog saga. And we're gonna get to that hot dog saga in just a moment. Fuck you. Fuck you. Thanks, Molly.
I imagine her typing F you, Ryan, while like doing this, just like a F-U-R-Y-A-N. Boom, send. I did that.
She hits enter with her middle finger.
Licks it before.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Boom.
Great.
I mean, I could understand a little fiction. I had a comic book series that I made when I was in first grade called Sausage Man. I had several editions.
Yeah, see, Ryan told me about this. He had a comic book when he was younger. I mean, this is in your DNA.
I wrote that when I was in first grade.
Yeah, probably not nearly as rich and compelling as what I've
first grade
unfurled here for the world.
Grown man, first grade Ryan, same idea. This comes from Sarah Galea. That may be Sarah. I guess it will remain unsolved.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
That's good.
That's good. All right. Finally, this has truly got to be one of the biggest unsolved cases of all time. Always a pleasure watching you guys. Thank you for all your research and dedication. Thank you for that. That's a good segue for us to acknowledge all the people who work on the show. Everyone always compliments me on the editing and the research, and it's not just me, so now we're gonna list out.
Not.
It's absolutely not me, at least not anymore.
Maybe in the first couple episodes, or first few, where you were just tinkering away, but
maybe in the in the early goings, it was definitely just me, and you could see the considerable dip in quality back then. And then we got people in that were a little bit more talented than me, could offer more time, and now we've all made something as a big unsolved family. So now we're gonna go through that family. Rapid fire.
Look at these wonderful people.
Right now. So here we go. Devin Drallman.
Matt DeGroat.
Matthew Hennick.
TJ Marchbank.
Kate Donnelly. Freddie Sedano.
Kyle Sheng. Aaron Rickle.
Mark Celestino.
Tom Hass.
Michael Fox.
Emily Sadi.
Anthony Frederick.
Stephen Castro.
Mike Riley.
Grant Henderson.
Steve Mintz.
Rick Weller.
Devlin McCluskey.
Stacy Noble.
Carrie Copel.
Adriana Gomez.
Elena Rook.
Mickey Taylor.
Rachel Schnauzer.
Mia Barnett.
Libby Kygar.
Michelle Gehring.
Beaumont Canary.
Megan Marley.
Nyla Wissa.
Adam Coleman.
Becky Magenheim.
George Diaz.
Katrin Davis.
Steve Lawson. Hell of a team.
Yeah, what a team. And from us and our Unsolved family, thank you all for watching. It's been a great season, and we truly appreciate it. I mean that.
We'll be back sometime soon, you know? But in the meantime... Okay, everyone's been waiting for this. I'm excited. The whole world's excited. Don't forget, there's a special announcement at the end of this story, so you can always fast forward if you have to.
No one would blame you if you just skipped ahead to the end here.
But it's pretty good.
It's not gonna be worth it.
Okay, everyone's been waiting for this. I'm excited. The whole world's excited. Without further ado, Crab siblings, a family of hot dogs, a bratwurst scientist, a beloved French fry named Jean, characters etched in the annals of storytelling history. A fateful hot dog romance, an evil twin sister, hypnotized crabs, a plot so gripping and timeless that some have accused me of ripping off the bard himself, Will Shakespeare. Without further ado, let's continue.
No one's accused you of that.
As we last left off, zap! Brandon time warps into the center of the frenzied joust. On one side, Dan charges with conviction in his eyes, finally standing up for his family. From the opposite direction, Pam, who is straight up evil. Brandon has trained for this. He spent years in deep cover with the hot dog witches, read their ancient tomes, learned their ways, learned how to break their hypnotic curse. It's all riding on this. He clears his throat. Crabra cadabra. Time stands still as the haze lifts from the crab's eyes. Gina and Murray stop dead in their tracks. Murray! What? What are we doing, Gina? Papa told us. He told us, Murray. We should have listened, Papa. Papa! Charge, beast! It's over, Pam. Your witch magic is no good here, thanks to whoever this other hot dog is. I'm your son from the future. Holy shit. It's a great plot point. Anyway, I saw you die as a child, and somehow it made Pam stronger. We never really figured out why, but it's not a plot hole or anything. So, tale as old as time, she took over the government and the world was run by her and her ilk. Witches. Why did you do it, Pam? Why did you do any of this? Because, Rebecca, I'm straight up evil. Well, you know what they say. If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, feed that evil hot dog to a goddamn raccoon. Gina, Murray, take her away. Shit!
This is a really long one.
Well, it's the finale, Ryan. We gotta. What do you want? You know, there's a lot of plot points. You made this thing keep going, so I'm wrapping up your mess here.
I'm just saying there's something to the testament of less is more.
Okay, well, I don't agree with that. Hop, hop, hop! They drag Pam away. Brandon, I can't thank you enough for spending your life embedded in a hot dog witch coven to travel back in time and save my life. Yeah, man, for sure. Now I can finally spend time with you and Ma. I hate to be the one to point this out, but we've got 2 Brandons, RN. That's too many Brandons, right? We can't have 2 Brandons. That's bad for the fabric of reality and space-time, I think. They all look around awkwardly. What if I eat him, the baby Brandon? What if I eat myself? Okay, it's technically not murder or anything. Brandon eats himself. Hooray! 3 cheers for our family! Hup, hup! Gene appears. I'm here too! The best character! Charles Dickens would kill a man to have written a character like Gene. At last, a happy ending. Applause. And like a song that sounds like Coldplay or something. Fade to black.
Gonna be complete.
Fade up from black. Murray and Gina deposit Pam on an old log. Murray, this is what you get. This is the law of the wild. Gina, Murray, let's go. Before the raccoon arrives, I can't bear to watch this inevitable carnage. Pam struggles as a large, dark figure rises behind the log. It is the raccoon, come to feast. It lunges toward her, eyes gleaming. Pam, have at me, beast. Suddenly, a faint glowing orb descends from the sky and seems
picture of this moment
to pierce the monster's skin. The raccoon stops. It becomes blank, motionless. Its eyes glow, possessed. Pam speaks. Beast? The beast is quelled, Pam. I am a spirit, and I have made this beast's body my home now. I will not allow it to do you harm. I don't understand. Well, you see, Pam, I need your help to avenge my death. Who are you? My name, Pam, is Brandon, and I was eaten by myself. And together, Pam, you and I are going to kill me. Oh, hell yeah. Pam, you thought it was over. It's not over, Ryan. It's never over. It's never gonna end. It's never gonna end. It's never gonna end.
Gonna be completely honest, I zoned out for maybe 2/3 of that story.
Anyway, he eats them.
So, the announcement. We've heard a lot of this in the comments. I've had a lot of you tweet it at me. I've had a lot of you comment it on my Instagram. And
Brent's coming back next season. I'm gone.
Shane's dunzo. Out of here. Leave your badge and gun on my desk, and I'll see you never. We finally relented. And should we have like a big like a sound effect here to signify
this? Yeah, big
this?
sound effect, like a foghorn or something.
Yeah. All right.
I still have a tag on it.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit on my giant head, but.
BuzzFeed Unsolved now has merchandise. We heard you guys asking for it, and now you have it. Yeah. Oh, also.
Great. I've got my own.
Hold on. You can't really see it.
This says, "Hey there, demons." It's got a silhouette on there. Oh, that's the boys.
Yeah. Here, hey, ghouls. The boys are here. The boys also don't have a lot of core strength or quad strength, so that actually hurt for me to do that. Oh shit.
There it is. Pretty good.
It's your boy. He's there. The link to purchase it is right here, so you could see that information and have at it.
Yeah.
We've done it. You've done it. You asked for it, you made it happen.
Ryan, what's happening next week? Nothing.
I don't know, maybe you should stick around for Friday.
What does that mean? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm
How very mysterious.
going a little loopy because I got subjected to a 5-minute escapade of cartoon characters that are strange.
Strangely hypnotic, you know.
No, just strange.
Oh, and don't forget the back.
Oh yeah!
A little wheeze back there.
There's a wheeze on the back.
Don't forget the little wheeze.
Unsolved as you go, wheeze as you leave.
See you next season.
Hey Ryan, I like your shirt.
Thanks, I like yours too.
Thanks, buy it here.